Good day, everyone. Thank you very much for your time and welcome to Intelligent Project Solutions. I am Aleli Nario, Business Development Executive for IPS, your host for today's webinar, Driving Digital Transformation, AI-Driven SPPID Migration. For the agenda, first is the AI Solutions and Services introduction. Second is iDrawing SPPID conversion live demo. And finally, the Q&A. To start with, we are IPS. We are an AI and engineering digitalization company that serves the process and manufacturing industry. What we do is we develop an AI engine to be able to abstract data from joints and documents, then use that information for engineering design and digitalization purposes. IPS is headquartered in Vancouver, Canada, with a fully owned subsidiary in Pune, India, our software support center, and another in Cebu, Philippines, our engineering and service center. We are also working with several partners in different parts of the globe. This is how our AI engineering platform looks like, showing our product dashboard. IPS platform offers three main products: iDrawings, iDocuments, and iWorkflow. iDrawings is a product to digitalize engineering drawings such as 2D information. iDocuments is to digitalize 1D information, mostly for datasheets. And iWorkflow is the integration of the two products, providing structured data to support digital twin, digital asset management, and other digital activities. For today's webinar, I'll be focusing on the iDrawings P&ID solution. So essentially, we are building cloud-based AI platform and are looking at the documents and drawings from operations, engineering, procurement, maintenance, and is for the purpose of data addition, design automation, and manage of change. We build our AI engines from getting data from different engineering operation documents and structure them into a data structure. We are then integrating into three models for the purpose of design of digital twin, building a data exchange and consolidation, and structure them providing that integration with the engineering design software sites such as Aviva, SmartPlan P&ID, AutoCAD Plan 3D, all looking at getting that data to SAP or Asset Management System Digital Twin. So IPS have been working with many large clients globally, and I am showing some of the examples. We actually have a much longer list, and we are proud to work alongside this organization. So now let's talk about the iDrawings P&ID. So this is an AI solution that helps digitalize engineering drawings, P&ID, based on customized standards. So the AI is trained based on customer standards to abstract drawing components such as text lines, symbols, and either getting the data out for asset system for engineering deliverables, MTOs, or regenerate drawing into intelligent format. We have established a fundamental basic AI model for recognition of components and P&ID, but we all understand every engineering operation company mostly have their own engineering standard for symbolic, and they have their own way of tagging items and assets. So before proceeding to the live demo, let me walk you through the workflow. So we will need to configure our AI model per standard for the tagging and symbol configuration. Then we deploy this model on a cloud of server. Then you can start running your drawing through the AI engine to do the recognition. We then abstract data out, structure that out, and based on what you need, the data can be generated into JSON, XML, or Excel format. Then that format will be consumed to different engineering solutions or asset management system. So AI cannot get you 100% data. Depending on the input quality and how crowded the drawing is, we are looking at the AI detection at an average of 70 to 80%. But some very good ones can go up to 90%. Then you need to go through a manual review and finishing process, looking at the final quality check. So to show the step-by-step process via live demo, Mr. Dennis will be conducting the demonstration. But before we proceed with the demo, let's kick things off with our first poll question. Our first poll question is, why do you need to recreate P&IDs for your company? Please take a moment to cast your vote. Is it because of digital transformation, new capital project, or operation management? Thank you very much for your response. Everyone in this webinar is recreating P&IDs for digital transformation. Almost, we received 88% of the vote. Okay, so also feel free to share your questions with us in the Q&A chat throughout the presentation, and we'll address them at the end of the presentation. Sir Dennis?
Yeah, good day, everyone. So, yeah, I'll be doing today the presentation of the whole work processes for the iDrawings PID product. Okay, so first is this is the cloud-based application. Okay, it's used for IPS. So this is the cloud-based application that you can access through cloud login. Okay, it can be hosted on client internal cloud and or developed to our server. So to ensure smooth access to the cloud server, it is recommended to open the server in an incognito window to prevent any potential cache memory issues. Okay, so then enter the login credential. Okay, so once logged in successfully, you will be directly taken to this screen where you can view all the IPS product. So this screen will be called the product dashboard. So, and for this presentation, our focus will be on the iDrawings PID product. Okay. So by clicking this product dashboard, this will go to the project dashboard where we can utilize links, all the projects hosted on this production server. Additionally, on this screen, we have the ability to create, modify, delete, or clone any projects, or provide the adhere the same standard. So basically, so if you have three set of standards, okay, basically we can create three different project dashboards here. Okay. So if you take a look, you'll see that there's already one existing project, and this project was created earlier to save time. So for this presentation, we will demonstrate how to create a new project. Okay. So by creating new project, click this create project button, this one. Okay. Okay. So on the first screen, this will be used to capture basic project information, such as project name, project number, project description, project scope of work, okay, assigned client, the product, which is iDrawings PID, and the users. Okay, so I'll be using this existing project. Okay, since all the information is already captured here. Give me a second. Okay, so after the project screen, okay, so this is now the document discipline configuration screen. So this screen already comes with the default configuration that supports two different pipelines or processes that serves the purpose of uploading two different input datasets. First is the PDF. So PDF is supported for this process engineering discipline. So PDF, which we utilize for AI recognition. The second one is the SPPID dump Excel. So this Excel containing the extracted data from SPPID to be used for Aviva, P&ID, and ACPID conversion. Okay, so once the screen is set up, so we can go to the next screen. So this is the PBS or plant business structure. So this supporting various templates that will be used for the iWorkflow product. So the following screen as well, I'll show it to you. This is the detailed plant information, which contains all the template based on the selected PBS on the previous screen. Okay. So in the next screen, so it already comes also with the default configuration for all the IPS standard attributes. Additionally, we have the capability to incorporate custom attributes according to the client's specific needs. And this can be also be used in the tagging configuration as well. Okay. So in the next screen, this will be the title box and revision configuration. So in this screen, we can configure the title box region, enabling us to detect the required title box attributes, including the revision table attributes. Okay. And on this screen, this is the custom attribute configuration. So this screen already includes default design attributes for use in the project list view, particularly when filtering document files and other information. Additionally, it's enabled the end user to incorporate custom filter attributes tailored to specific projects. And lastly, the CAD configuration. So this is an important configuration that manages connectivity and other parameters for CAD conversion, as well as MTO or IPS standard deliverables. This configuration supports three CAD systems, which are SPPID, Aviva P&ID, and AutoCAD P&ID. Okay. So once this configuration is completed, we can select the save and suggest. So once we create the project, this will look like. So this project contains now a single standard. Okay. So when clicking this project dashboard, you will be directly go to the project list view. So the project list view is the interface you'll be using for filtering files and other information, includes uploading and processing. Okay, this is the filter and uploading. In uploading PDFs, okay, to click this one, upload. So actually, as mentioned in the project setup earlier, we have two discipline types supported on this product. One is the process engineering, which supports document type for piping and instrumentation diagram. And the second is the project management and engineering, which supported this PPID dump Excel. Okay. So for this presentation, I'll be using this process engineering discipline and the piping and instrumentation diagram. Okay, so in uploading the files, okay, two ways to upload the files. First is you need to click this interface and you can browse all the files you want to upload. Okay, so for PDF. And also you can drag the files through this screen. Okay, I will show you this one. Okay, so the PDF is already existed. So, okay. Okay, and then upload. So this file will be uploaded now in the back end. Okay, it will reprocess immediately or automatically process these files as well. So I will show you the uploaded files. So this is the uploaded file looks like. So it will show you the green status colored. So it means that the project, the document file is ready for processing. So in processing files, okay, when processing the document files, the default AI-based model will be automatically integrated or plugged in the backend, providing initial component detection based on the unified model. Okay, so processing supports four um, text processing pipeline. First is the searchable text. If your PDF is searchable, or we can use the AutoCAD text if your PDF is directly printed on the AutoCAD, which has the SHX data. And the third one is non-searchable. So this will be used for the scan PDFs. And lastly, for the dump data, if we uploaded Excel format. Okay. So processing will take approximately 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, but for this presentation, I will show you the actual or the process document file. Okay, so this is now the process document file, which show the green status, which means the file is already processed. Okay, so after processing, we will open this drawing in the interactive UI. Okay, so this interactive UI, okay, has three different mode interface. Okay, so one is the AI mode. AI mode contains all the original data detection based on the AI recognition. This one, okay. And the second one is the IUI mode. IUI mode is one of the feature of the iDrawings PID. This interface allows the end users to do correction based on the AI data detection. Okay, and lastly is the process mode. The process mode is the mode the process data from the process JSON, where we can see all the connectivity and other attribute propagation. Okay, you can see that all the data now is propagated in the line detection. So let's back in IUI. So IUI basically has three major component hierarchy. Okay, shown in the left side. Okay, this is a unified structure already. Okay, it's already for equipment. We have already supported the nozzle and equipment as well. Okay, and this box represent the symbol detection. So if you can see the color also match of these components here. For this instrument, you will see that the bounding box is green. Okay, and for OPC, it is matched for piping component, which OPC is supported on this category as well. This one. Okay. So one of these feature of this IUI is the editor. Okay, editor will allow us to review the detection location for each component, along with all associated link attribute for those components. So for example, for this safety device, okay, we can see now the actual symbol detection. And if you want, and if you can click this one, it will be directly go to the bounding box symbol. Okay, so on this screen, this will automatically prompt up this property box. You can do any correction or modifications in this screen if there will be false detection from AI. So example for this suffix, if I will change this to B, it will automatically change also in the back end. As well in the editor, we can also modify directly here. Okay, so we can off this thumbnail to show the list format. You can also update the IUI here or the data. Okay, so this is basically the use of the IUI. So okay, so on the next process will be the deliverables. So if we complete all the corrections and modifications of the data through IUI, okay, we can update this drawing and close. Okay. So once we are already done, we will go to the deliverables. Okay, so deliverables. So if you can see, it's processing. Basically, it's the algorithm is already working or processing for those piping networks and other connectivity for lines and components. Okay, screen. Okay, if you can see, this is now the deliverable screen. So this is this deliverable screen where we can review all the relevant attributes for each component. This report template follows IPS standard, but we can customize it based on the client's requirements. Okay, you can see we have the line list, instrument list, control valves. Okay, so for control valves, we already see here few data coming for prefix, sequence numbers, parent tag, and for line list, we can also show the to and from information. Okay, so the good part for this deliverable list is we can also download this in single format, or we can consolidate all the files or all the drawings per component category. Okay. So once we review these files in the deliverable screen, we can directly go to the CAD interface. Okay, so CAD interface, okay, we have not only developed an AI pipeline, but have also established a dedicated pipeline to manage connectivity and piping network for each component through algorithms. This interface enables us to extract various input data for multiple CAD systems. Specifically, it can extract loading sheets in Excel format for SPPID, XML format for Aviva P&ID, and JSON files for AutoCAD Plan 3D. Okay, so for this presentation, we'll be downloading this loading sheet. Okay, so I'll be showing you what loading sheet looks like. Okay, so basically the loading sheet contains multiple components through different sheets. Okay, so this is from the PDF and detected using our AI. Okay, but before we generate this loading sheet, we have the IPS mapping file. So this IPS mapping file convert all those data from unified or the structured JSONs we have, and then propagate all the data here in the loading sheet. Okay, so why we do that? Because in converting the data in SPPID, we need the actual output data, which is in SPPID. So if you can see for this piping, okay, all those headers are the same attributes in the SPPID data dictionary. Okay, for tag sequence, nominal diameter. Okay, so I'll Okay, in the next screen or presentation, we will demonstrate the process of generating EI data extracted from PDFs. We will showcase how our SPPID converter transforms this data into intelligent output. Okay, so let me share my screen quick. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is the IPS SPPID generator. Okay, so this generator used for the drawing conversion from loading sheet to SPPID or intelligent components. Okay, so IPS SPPID generator needs to required two important file. One is the loading sheet that we extracted from the product. The second is the XML files that will be used for the SPPID conversion. Okay. Okay, so once the file has been downloaded, basically the IPS SPPID generator will automatically create the drawing file in the drawing manager. Also, it will also automatically open the smart plant application, and it will generate the components there based on the loading sheet uploaded. Okay, so if you can see here, all the components here will be generated automatically, including the line tags or other attributes or labels. Okay, so forward this one. Okay, okay. So once the SPPID is completed or the converter, it will automatically close the program or the application, and we need to reopen that one for the validation. Okay, so as we all know that AI data provides only 70 to 80% detection, and it will enhance based on the data set that we have. It will go to 90%, but using IUI mode or interface, it will correct the data to 100%. Okay, so there will be still some gaps or exception in this PPID. So one of the exception is PPID is the connectivity. So connectivity, okay, we have to enable this connectivity for us to retain the correctness of the property. Okay, so as an example here on this screen, if you can see, those data is already coming in the line for these properties. You can see, okay, as well for the instruments. Data is coming for these instruments and for control valve as well. Okay. So basically, there will be still human intervention for these generated drawings. So drafter will still do the manual touch up, but as mentioned in the previous um, info by Miss Alili, that yeah, this will help us to reduce man hours correcting this generated output comparing to the redrafting these drawings into from scratch. Okay, so any question? So
Thank you so much,
yeah,
Sir Dennis.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so as mentioned earlier, here on the right side are the corrections and manual efforts that needs to be done. And on the left side, you will see the best portion of detection properties coming from lines, large components, or if there are like certain valves which appears very highly frequently, they can be detected well. So our price model is per page and you don't have to spend any licensing for this. So basically, really depending on how many pages you are looking at, we price them differently. And with a larger quantity, you get the benefit of the lower cost. So IPS continued to offers AI based on either a solution where we configure the model, run the drawing, generate the data, and help train you to how to load the data into the system and finish last mile of cleaning. Or we are also providing service directly as fully 100% generated each item either by our own office, and we also work with quite a few partners globally. With iDrawings P&ID, the conversion process can be completed in 1 to 5 hours per P&ID, which is 2 to 5 times faster than one manual conversion that takes 12 to 15 hours. It offers standardized and searchable drawings, which can be integrated into major engineering and asset management software such as SmartPlant, AutoCAD Plant 3D, and Aviva. With iDrawings PNID, you can save up to 30 to 60% of the cost and complete the conversion process in 2 to 3 times faster. So earlier we mentioned deploying our solution on a secure cloud platform which support quick updates. We can also deploy it on the client's cloud infrastructure, usually AWS, sometimes Azure, but subject to their specific setup. So alternatively, a dedicated server installation is an option, but it requires more robust hardware. And as mentioned earlier as well, our services adhere to all intellectual property or IP requirements. We offer a batch system and maintain a strict clean desk policy, which can be customized on an individual client basis if necessary. Additionally, we collaborate with renowned EPC and digital partners, especially with larger projects. So if you have substantial requirements, we are capable of accommodating your needs. So we've reached the end of our presentation. Now let's move on to our third and final poll question. Our poll question number 2 is, which CAD system has your organization standardized for PNIDs? And the last one would be, do you have legacy PNIDs that are scanned PDFs and are required to be migrated into intelligent format? So thank you very much for your responses. We actually received several questions, but due to time limitation, we will just be sending the consolidated answers to your question, a survey question, and webinar recording for your reference. So that is the end of our webinar today. Thank you very much for attending, and please do reach out to contact at ips-ai.com if you need a demo or discussion specific for your use case or requirement. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you, everyone.